Welcome to our channel NUMISMA HUB. Today, we explore the fascinating history of top 4 first time, the 1776-1976 Eisenhower $1 D mint mark, a special bicentennial coin celebrating 200 years of American independence. Featuring President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the front and the iconic Liberty Bell over the moon on the back, this coin represents both America's revolutionary roots and its modern achievements. Stay with us as we uncover its history, meaning, and collector importance. The 1776-1976 Eisenhower $1 coin was issued by the United States to commemorate a very special national milestone, the 200th anniversary of American independence. This bicentennial celebration marked 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. To honor this historic event, the U.S. Mint decided to redesign the reverse back of several circulating coins, including the quarter, half dollar, and the Eisenhower dollar. Unlike most U.S. coins that carry a single date, these bicentennial coins proudly display the dual date, 1776-1976, making them instantly recognizable and historically significant. The Eisenhower dollar itself was first introduced in 1971, following the death of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who was a highly respected World War II general and the 34th President of the United States. The obverse front of the coin features a bold portrait of Eisenhower, designed by Chief Engraver Frank Gasparo. This same portrait was used on the bicentennial version, maintaining continuity while allowing the reverse design to celebrate the nation's 200th birthday. Above Eisenhower's head appears the word Liberty, while the motto, "In God We Trust," and the dual date are placed prominently around the portrait. The reverse design of the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is what truly sets it apart from regular issues. Instead of the traditional eagle landing on the moon, used on standard Eisenhower dollars, the bicentennial reverse shows a Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon. This powerful imagery symbolized both America's revolutionary past, the Liberty Bell, and its modern achievements in space exploration, the moon landing. The design was created by Dennis R. Williams, who won a national design competition held by the U.S. Mint. Around the design are the inscriptions, United States of America and $1. The D mint mark on this coin indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the main U.S. Mint facilities responsible for circulating coinage. Bicentennial Eisenhower dollars were struck at 3 mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver D, and San Francisco S. The Denver Mint coins were struck only for circulation and were made in a copper-nickel clad composition, not silver. These coins consist of an outer layer of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core, which gives the coin its weight and durability, but no precious metal content. Production of the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar actually began in 1975 and continued into 1976, even though all coins carried the same dual date. The Denver Mint produced over 82 million bicentennial Eisenhower dollars, making them fairly common today. Because of this large mintage, most examples in circulated condition are not rare. However, well-preserved coins in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially those with sharp details and minimal contact marks, can still attract collector interest. In terms of value, the 1776-1976 D Eisenhower dollar is generally valued close to its face value if circulated. Uncirculated examples may be worth slightly more, especially if graded by professional grading services. Coins with minting errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or planchet errors, can be worth significantly more depending on rarity and condition. However, it is important to understand that claims of this coin being worth millions of dollars are myths, unless an extremely rare, verified error is involved. Historically, the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar represents the last large-sized dollar coin widely produced for circulation in the United States. Public use of dollar coins declined rapidly after this period due to their size and weight, leading to smaller dollar coins in later years, such as the Susan B. Anthony dollar. As a result, the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar holds a special place in U.S. numismatic history as both a tribute to a great president and a celebration of America's 200-year journey. Today, the 1976 D Eisenhower One Dollar is cherished more for its historical and patriotic significance than for extreme monetary value. It remains a popular coin among beginner and intermediate collectors, especially those interested in bicentennial memorabilia. While it may not make someone rich overnight, it is a meaningful piece of American history that reflects pride, progress, and national unity. Next time, the 1972 D Eisenhower One Dollar is part of the famous Eisenhower Dollar series, which was introduced by the United States Mint in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a highly respected five-star general of World War II. This coin also commemorates America's achievements in space exploration, as the reverse design symbolizes the Apollo 11 moon landing. The Eisenhower dollar replaced the large silver piece dollar and was the first U.S. dollar coin issued since 1935. By 1972, the coin had already become an important part of modern U.S. coinage, representing both national pride and technological progress. The 1972 D Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the largest U.S. mint facilities. Unlike some earlier dollar coins, the 1972 D Eisenhower dollar was not made of silver. Instead, it was struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This change was made to reduce costs and to keep the coin suitable for everyday circulation. Millions of these coins were produced, primarily for use in casinos, vending machines, and general commerce. The obverse front of the coin features a bold left-facing portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo. Eisenhower's strong facial features symbolize leadership, strength, and integrity. Above his head is the word liberty, while the national motto "In God We Trust" appears to the left. The date 1972 is placed at the bottom. The design was carefully created to reflect Eisenhower's role as both a military hero and a peacetime president, making the coin historically significant beyond its monetary value. The reverse back of the 1972 D Eisenhower dollar is one of the most iconic designs in U.S. coinage. It depicts a bald eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, with Earth visible in the background. This powerful imagery directly references the Apollo 11 mission, marking the first successful manned moon landing in 1969. The inscriptions United States of America and $1 surround the design, while the national motto EPLURIBUS UNUM appears above the eagle. This reverse design connects Eisenhower's legacy to America's leadership in space and science. Although the 1972 D Eisenhower dollar is common, it holds strong interest among collectors due to its historical importance and role in modern U.S. coinage. Unlike the rare 1972 Type II variety, which was only struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver issue does not have major known design varieties. However, high-grade uncirculated examples and coins with mint errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or die cracks, can be more valuable than standard circulated pieces. Most circulated 1972 D coins are worth close to face value, while well-preserved examples can sell for higher prices depending on condition. Today, The 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar is appreciated as a symbol of a transformative era in American history, an era defined by strong leadership, Cold War challenges, and remarkable achievements in space exploration. While it may not be among the rarest U.S. coins, its bold design, connection to President Eisenhower, and representation of the Apollo program make it a meaningful and collectible piece for both beginner and experienced numismatists. For collectors, this coin is not just money. It is a lasting reminder of American strength, unity, and innovation. Next time, the 1972 Eisenhower One Dollar coin, commonly known as the Eisenhower Dollar, is an important piece of modern United States coinage and holds a special place in American numismatic history. This coin was issued to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a five-star general who played a major role in World War II. It was the first U.S. dollar coin issued after the death of President Eisenhower in 1969, and also the first dollar coin minted since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935. The Eisenhower Dollar symbolized strength, leadership, and national pride during a time when the United States was navigating the Cold War and celebrating major achievements in space exploration. The 1972 Eisenhower Dollar without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, as coins minted in Philadelphia during that period did not carry mint marks. This year saw very high production, with over 75 million coins struck, making it one of the most common Eisenhower dollars. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel clad composition, not silver, and was primarily intended for circulation. However, due to its large size and weight, it was not widely used in everyday transactions and was often saved as a collectible or souvenir instead of being spent. The obverse front of the coin features a strong left-facing portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo. Above Eisenhower's head appears the word Liberty, while In God We Trust is placed to the left, and the date 1972 is shown at the bottom. This design reflects Eisenhower's calm authority and military leadership, capturing his legacy as both a war hero and a president. The portrait was carefully crafted to reflect realism rather than idealization, making it one of the most recognizable presidential designs on U.S. coinage. The reverse back of the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar is especially notable and historically significant. It shows an American bald eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch, with Earth visible in the background. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 moon landing, making the Eisenhower Dollar the first U.S. coin to directly celebrate space exploration. Above the eagle are the words, United States of America, and below it is the denomination, $1. 13 stars encircle the eagle, representing the original 13 colonies, reinforcing the nation's foundational values and unity. An interesting aspect of the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar is that it exists in three different reverse design types, Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3, based on how the Earth is depicted on the moon side of the coin. These differences occurred due to changes in the coin's master dies during production. Among these, the Type 2 reverse is the rarest and most valuable, as it was struck in much smaller numbers and mainly found in proof sets. Even though most 1972 no-mint mark coins are common, identifying the reverse type can significantly affect a coin desirability among collectors. In terms of value, most circulated 1972 Eisenhower dollars without a mint mark are worth close to face value, typically between $1 and $3, depending on condition. However, uncirculated examples and coins with the rare Type 2 reverse can be worth significantly more, especially if professionally graded. Coins with mint state grades or exceptional eye appeal are highly sought after by Eisenhower dollar collectors and can command premium prices at auctions. Overall, the 1972 Eisenhower $1 coin without a mint mark represents a fascinating blend of presidential tribute, Cold War-era patriotism, and space-age achievement. While it may not always be rare or extremely valuable, its historical importance and bold design make it a meaningful collectible. For many collectors, it serves as a reminder of a powerful era in American history, one defined by leadership, innovation, and humanity's first steps beyond Earth. Next time, the 1977 D Eisenhower $1 coin stands as a powerful symbol of American history, leadership, and achievement, honoring President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a legendary military general and the 34th President of the United States. The 1977 D Eisenhower $1 coin, struck at the Denver Mint and marked with a D mint mark, is a significant piece of American numismatic history, honoring President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a respected military leader and the 34th President of the United States, whose leadership during World War II and the post-war era left a lasting impact on the nation. Its obverse features a bold, left-facing portrait of Eisenhower designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, surrounded by the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1977, reflecting strength and national pride. The reverse showcases a powerful bald eagle landing on the moon while clutching an olive branch, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, symbolizing peace and America's historic achievement in space exploration, with the Earth visible in the background and the words United States of America, $1, and EPLURIBUS UNUM encircling the design. Made of copper-nickel clad, weighing 22.68 grams and measuring 38.1 mm in diameter, the coin was primarily issued for circulation, and while it was not widely used due to its large size, its design and symbolism make it highly valued among collectors. With over 32 million pieces minted in Denver, it is relatively common in circulated condition, but uncirculated examples, especially those with strong luster and sharp strikes, can command higher prices today, representing not only a tangible piece of history, but also a reminder of America's achievements during the Cold War and the era of space exploration whose legacy shaped the nation during some of its most critical moments. Struck at the Denver Mint and marked with the distinctive D mint mark, this large and impressive coin reflects the strength and confidence of America during the Cold War era. Its bold obverse portrait of Eisenhower represents unity, courage, and national pride, while the reverse design, featuring a majestic bald eagle landing on the moon with an olive branch, celebrates the historic Apollo 11 moon landing, one of humanity's greatest accomplishments. Although made of copper-nickel clad rather than silver, the 1977 D Eisenhower Dollar carries immense historical value, reminding collectors and enthusiasts of a time when the United States reached beyond Earth and demonstrated its technological power to the world. Even today, this coin continues to capture attention for its size, design, and meaning, making it a treasured piece for collectors who value history over hype and understand that true worth lies not only in money, but in the powerful story a coin carries through time.